Hey guys, welcome back to a Warframe Season 2024 episode. We look nice now. Look, we got some stuff from Nightwave, some armor, a Sayandana. We got our Umbral Former now, which I have put on Vault and leveled him up. So this is our Vault Eidolon build for the time being. Our Nullifier is up at rank 3, although we do have an extra 3 over here. So we're getting close to rank 4 now. And then our Madurai skill tree is starting to flesh out a bit more now. We'll obviously be doing some more Eidolon hunting this week, hoping to get this maxed out pronto, along with getting all of these guys unbound as well as a priority. But yeah, otherwise, this episode is going to be all about getting platinum. I know I said that last episode and we didn't really end up getting all that much, but yeah, this episode we kind of do need to focus on that. We're now at that kind of stage where it is the super grindy stage, right? We've got to get loads and loads of endo. We need to start getting loads and loads of credits as well. So I'm thinking maybe we try and get to Profit Taker, potentially. We need to get hold of Chroma Prime. We basically need to be setting ourselves up for getting all of the items in the game. That's what this stage is about for me, in my opinion. Like, when you get to this part of the game, it's all about just setting yourself up for being able to get everything. So we did a bit of resource farming a couple episodes ago. We'll have to do more of that, obviously, moving forward. But importantly, we need to get enough Warframe slots. We need to get enough weapon slots in order to start gathering up everything. That's going to be really important moving forward. Our mods are starting to get maxed out now, so hopefully the amount of endo we need to collect is going to be quite significantly reduced. But you know, we're still gonna need quite a lot, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some endo farming at some point, and yeah, credits go hand in hand with endo. So yep, more of that we can get, the better. So I think first of all, yeah, we're just gonna see, is it nighttime? If it is, we might be able to do some hunting. It is, so we'll get in and do a few hunts, 3 or 4 hydralists, get that out of the way, and then we'll probably just go ahead and we'll do some void fissures and open up some relics, see if we can get ourselves some platinum. So I do get asked a lot, kind of like how I end up doing these things so quickly, or how I progress through the game so quickly, given the amount of time I have to play each day. I think that's the important thing to note, is that, you know, I don't play as much as some of the people that, you know, grind the hell out of this game. And I think the key, honestly, is that if you don't need to do something on public, or if there is no benefit to doing something on public, do it on solo, you know, just do it yourself. Most of the time, you will save a minute plus just playing on solo and not having to wait for people on public. At least if you're like fast and you know the tile sets. I would not even want to think about how much time I would lose in this game if every mission I did on public, and I had to wait, you know, like an extra minute at the end of every mission before extracting. And that is pretty much what happens in every single mission I've been in public, is that there is always someone, you know, who perhaps might not be as experienced in the game, and that's fair enough, who spends a bit more time getting to the extraction point. And yeah, if you are already experienced in this game and you know the tile sets, then you shouldn't be like playing every mission on public. It is not going to help you. Unless you're playing like a relic mission, you know, a void mission where you can get some relic parts and it's actually beneficial, you know, because you get to select 1 out of 4. There is just no point in playing on public, especially if you want to do the game quickly. If you're playing with your friends, fine, but on public, you know, if you're complaining about not being fast, that is a lot of time down the drain, you will find. So yeah, that's my quick bit of advice there to you, is to stop playing on public if you don't need to. Go into solo. It's much faster. Alright guys, so another thing I wanted to get done this week as well is Veilbreaker. We need to get access to Archon Hunts now. It is time. We can probably use Titania to solo them. We might need to work on her build a bit more, but yeah, we just need to do them basically and start getting ourselves some Archon shards. We can also do Kahl's missions as well, just initially to boost our shard supply. Even though I absolutely hate doing those missions, they literally are one of the worst things for me about this game. So repetitive and so, yeah, boring now. They were a niche little thing to begin with, but yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So I'm just going to complete Veilbreaker right here and get access to Kahl's missions and also the Archon Hunts. And then we can start getting some, Archon shards into our builds, which will definitely help out our Eidolon hunting build. But it will also help out, our other builds as well, which will be nice. Alright, it's been so long since I've done one of these missions. I really don't know how this is going to go. I'm not going to go for all of the achievements in one go, but, you know, we'll do our best to see how much we can get. Alright, so before we can get ourselves the weekly shard, we need to get up to, rank 5, unfortunately. But I think we'll just hold on to all of our stock. We don't need to spend it until we get to that point. So yeah, it's really quite pointless, to be honest. So yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Obviously, as the weeks go on, we'll rank up, and we now have access to the Archon Hunts. So yeah, we can start making ourselves a nice Archon hunting build using our Titania. Okay, so I am actually kind of curious to see if this Titania build will do any damage. I'm really not expecting this to be able to complete this mission. As it currently stands, I've like barely formed it at all, and we've just got Eclipse on. It's probably going to be worth us getting Zarta's Whisper instead for this fight. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with Eclipse to begin with. If it's, you know, total garbage, then obviously we'll just exit and try and buff up a bit. We might have to do the first few fights on public. Okay, well it does a bit of damage. We can obviously do with the arcane that allows us to, you know, maintain our ammo a bit better. And it would help if he didn't obviously stop us. There we go. But you know, it's actually not bad. We can probably do this just with this build alone. That's surprising. And to be honest, I find Amar one of the more annoying ones. My main concern here is that I am going to run out of... Okay, let's see if we can kill these guys with Contagion right here. Okay. Okay, so we actually did the first bit, and I'm under the map now. Get me out of here. There we go. Slash unstuck. One slight issue with Titania still. So we should probably try and kill some sentients to try and get our energy back. Or we could just die, actually. Maybe we'll take a death. Now, annoyingly, I'm not going to be able to fly this back. There we go. So our energy is now back to full now that we've killed a sentient. So that's good. We just need to carry this back. Let's go. Yeah, they should update it so that Titania... I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know. She can shrink, but the objects she's carrying can't. But, you know, we carry weapons and they shrink, so why not like a mobile defense objective thing or a helmet? Why not? You know. Cool. Alright, well let's see if we can actually finish this off. I'm going to kill a few enemies along the way this time so that I can stack up my multi-shot. Maybe not this guy. That's probably a bad idea. Then again. Okay, so yeah, we're on ×4 now. Ooh, we're out of control. Whoopsie. Let's do the same as we did before and try and at least do contagion these guys. Alright. We haven't died yet, so, you know, we do have a few lives left that we can expend. I think we got this easily, actually, yeah. And there we go. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be, actually. Crimson Shard acquired. So let's get out of here. We'll see. You know, there's only 20% chance at this point if it's... What's it called? I can't even remember what it's called now. Nope, just a normal one. And a pistol ribbon mod. That's not too bad. We can unveil that if we get an Occucore ribbon. Happy days. I was just thinking, actually, in terms of our last playthrough when we got Platinum, we got a nice chunk early on. The Latum had just been released and we managed to get a Latum ribbon, which we sold for something like 450 plat instantly, which was a really nice early game boost for us, which we didn't get this time around. But there we go. We got ourselves a Crimson Shard. What we'll do straight away, not even thinking about it, we're going to go ahead and throw that onto our vault right here. Which we have to install first. Damn it. Let's go to our foundry first. Nope, not that. Foundry. Miscellaneous. Helminth. Oh, good. We have like exactly the right stuff to build that. Happy days. Okay, guys. So, once that's installed, we can obviously go ahead. We'll throw the Crimson Shards on our vault. For my vault, I'm going to do 3 Crimson, 1 Amber, 1 Azure, as I did before. We're going to think about, obviously, the new shards that have come in, but to begin with, that's all I'm going to be doing, is just making my build how I like it, or how I've always liked it. And then we'll think about maybe trying to mix it up with the new, you know, purple shards and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to carry on just farming up now, trying to get our platinum up some more. And then, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm just doing the sortie here. There aren't any real good relic missions up right now to farm platinum. I've done about an hour or so today, and you can see we're up at about 100 now, which isn't too bad. I would like to get a bit more though. Maybe if I can get up to like 300, I'd be happy, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that this week. My time is very restricted on this, so yeah. Just trying to pace myself a bit. Someone did ask in the comments if I could show them what I get from Barrow, and I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I haven't been around the last 2 times Barrow has been here to actually, yeah, buy anything from him. But fortunately, I have been able to keep track of kind of his stock using the Warframe market app. So if anything does like come up that's very crucial, then maybe I can like load it up on my laptop or something and just go in and buy it, even though my frame rate would be less than 2. But yeah, nothing has come up really that is super important for me. You know, there's been a load of Prisma weapons that have been popping up, but I'm now kind of... I've only just reached the point in the game where it might be worth actually collecting those for the sake of like mastery rank. But really the only thing right now that I'm interested in him having is the Vastalok. Like, I genuinely don't care about anything else. As soon as I get the Vastalok, then that's kind of like my Eidolon build is basically complete in terms of weaponry. It'd be nice to get an L Prime and like a Vermisplicer on the go for it, but yeah, for the most part, it's just an armor shredding secondary. We could use the Sarpa, but, you know, I'd rather just go straight for the Vastalok rather than... yeah, dealing with the Saba, if I'm completely honest. And also the Saba requires me to farm a bit of cryo, which right now I'm just not in the mood for, and I don't want to waste time doing. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. But I'm going to keep doing these sorties, we'll see what we get from them. And then I might have a bit more time to do some farming on the relic front this week, but yeah, otherwise we might have to call it a day. It's kind of just been one of those weeks, you know. Not a lot of time to do stuff on here, but... I think we've made an okay amount of progress, as it were. I'll show you guys my arcanes on Vault as well towards the end of the episode. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to keep doing this. Alright guys, so the second sortie we did got us a melee riven mod, which is quite nice. But yeah, I'm not going to open this one. I've had a look at the challenge, and yeah, I just don't think it's going to be overly easy to do with the frames we currently have. Banshee, in theory, I think could pull this off. But yeah, to be honest, I'm just not even going to bother with it. I'm just going to sell it. 25 platinum for melee riven mods right now. Just nice and easy. Obviously, we could like get a glaive and it would be worth 600 and it would be crazy. But yeah, it's just not worth the hassle right now, I don't think so. Anyway, we're going to carry on. So yeah, we're basically just going to keep getting some platinum if we can. We've got a Lith Exterminate up. That's probably the best one I can see so far. Unless this Neo Crossfire Extermination is any good. Crossfire Exterminate T3. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds very nice. Let's grab hold of our Titania. And yeah, we'll crack on with that. Let me put my pole back on. Right, let's see what we can get. Alright, Cora Prime Neuroptics. We'll take that. Alright, another gold. Don't know how much the Shade Prime Carapace is worth these days, but that one might actually be worth holding on to. We can make ourselves another Sentinel. It's only 10 platinum. You know what? I might throw it up anyway. We are kind of desperate for platinum at the moment, so let's go and put it up there. Alright, let's sell off this melee riven mod. There we go. Is this guy gonna check? Cool. And just waiting as well on the Shade Prime Carapace trade. And there's the Shade Prime Carapace. Thank you very much. Alright, so while we're in here actually, let's just run through a few things. I am running out of time for this week, unfortunately. It's yeah, not been a great week for getting a lot of game time in, but you know, we've made about probably 160, 170 platinum this week, over a total of probably 2 hours of solidly farming platinum. But yeah, since we're in the dojo, I just want to show you guys a few things real quick. So over here, I am building another cross section. We're going to stick the labs on that we need to sort of finish everything up, and so we're ready to kind of start researching everything in bulk. We're going to need to do some invasion missions as well to try and yeah, get on top of all the detonite injectors and all that good stuff as well. I'm thinking maybe at the back of the dry dock over here, I'm just going to put another connector and maybe just use this for, like, I don't know, maybe just 3 reactors, just so that we're going to have enough energy for everything. I think that's probably an alright idea. Yeah. Cool. Alright, anyway. What I should also do, actually, let's go back just closer to our spawn-in room. We should put down an Ascension altar. Haven't actually put one down yet, but we can probably rank up a few times and get ourselves a few thousand platinum, so let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Ascension altar. I don't really care how accurate this is. He says trying to line it up at least a bit. That'll do. Nice. So let's contribute all. Nice. So when that's done, we can get some endo off of that. I'm not sure what rank we actually are. I don't know if we can tell either. Yeah. Oh well, anyway. That's that going now. Alright guys, so I have unfortunately run out of time for this week. It has been, yeah, a bit of a hectic week for me, lots going on, and like I said last week, yeah, I've got a friend who's a bit ill, so I've just been making sure that I'm there for him. But yeah, we have actually managed to get a decent amount of plat this week, you know, over 100 and well, actually, with the core and neuroptics, which we still haven't sold, we're probably up to about 170 this week. I did spend 20 platinum on something. I can't remember now. It was like an adapter or something. But yeah, either way, we've made a bit of platinum. We've made a small dent. And we've also obviously got access to Archon Hunts, which is really good. We can do those now each week, along with Kahl's missions, at least for a bit, until I get completely mind-numbingly bored of them. And, you know, we've got enough Archon shards in the bank that we can stop doing them. So, yeah, that'll be good. Next episode, yeah, we're just going to have to keep farming platinum. We will keep expanding our dojo as best we can. I also am going to do the Duveri quest next episode as well, Duveri Paradox, because, yeah, now is a very good time for us to be accessing that. So, if you remember, I said previously that we were kind of going to be looking to start, yeah, gathering up all the stuff we need to level up, all of the items, just start building everything in bulk. Yeah, that's what we're going to be looking to do, and some of the frames are going to be easier to farm in Duveri in the circuit than they are to actually get them at their source. So, for example, Ash, perhaps Oberon as well. You know, there's a few that are just going to be way less hassle to get from Duveri than from their actual ways. And obviously we can also gain access to Steel Path circuit as well now, so we can gather up, you know, more Riven mods, more Kuva, more Arcanes, all that good stuff as well. So it's definitely worth doing at this point. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.